You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. Good to be here on a Tuesday. Good to have you back on Canadian soil.
Yeah, I made the trip down, did the little Pittsburgh-Cleveland run for my boys' sports trip this year. And
So you went to some college ball, basketball, and football. You saw the Leafs win.
Hell yeah, I did.
In 2025.
So many Canadians at that game. So many Leaf fans at that game. It was insane. Then, went to the Browns and then the Cavaliers on Sunday in Cleveland.
Very cool.
And you know what? All this stuff in the news and then you read online of like, Canadians better be careful when they're crossing the border. You better be careful if you're going down to the States.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Really?
Not one problem the whole trip.
Even on a Black Friday, they just let you right across.
Dude, took 2 minutes. We crossed over at like the Fort Erie Bridge there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We pull up to the border, give the guy our passports. He's like, what are you guys going for? We're like, oh, we're going to a bunch of sports games, yada, yada, yada. He goes, that's awesome, man.
He was just pumped.
Have fun. Which is no questions, nothing. Just come on in.
He was jealous. He was like, damn.
Yeah.
Do you think I could put a sign up, close the window, jump in with you boys?
And then everyone that we talked to, whether it was at a bar or at one of the games, whatever, having a smoke or something, was like, that's awesome that you guys are here. That's really cool.
Amazing.
Nobody had a negative thing to say about Canada. Nobody wanted to talk politics or anything, which
Thank
is beautiful.
God.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like especially Americans talking to Canadians, they probably aren't like super jazzed about it.
The one thing I realized is, we were in Cleveland, which is like 4 hours from the Canadian border.
Right.
They don't have a grasp of where Canada is the funny thing.
You're up there somewhere.
Yeah.
If we go north long enough.
They couldn't believe that we drove there was
Really?
the thing.
See, but that's also a thing, like in the States, everything is so condensed that like you don't have to drive that far to hit the next major
I don't think
city.
a lot of them have left Ohio is
Right.
the thing, yeah.
In Canada, we're used to, if you want to go anywhere of substance, you got to get in the car and you got to go.
Yeah, this one dude, I was like, he bummed a smoke off me, and he's like, "Was that like 10 hours away?" I was like, "No, dude." I was like, "This is Lake Erie. Like
Yeah.
this goes to Canada."
If you got in there,
You know what he said? He looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure we used to have a border right here. We got rid of that though." It's like, yeah, sure, man.
Yeah, we used to have a border in Cleveland.
His buddy looks at me and goes, "Can you get into Canada if you got gun charges?" And I was like, I don't think so, man.
I feel like a lot of rappers don't come up north for that exact reason.
The one nice thing was like I just made sure to wear like my Jays hat or my Leafs hat the whole time.
Let them know, yeah.
And everybody that saw the Jays hat was like, "Oh, you guys must be Canadian." And they had nothing but nice things to say about the Jays. Like, we were rooting for you guys. We were really hoping it was going to pull through for you.
Well,
like,
yeah, because nobody in the American Northeast was cheering for the LA Dodgers.
The only trash talk I heard was about the weird little labels we have on our cigarette filters.
All the warnings and stuff?
Yeah, because some guy bummed the smoke off me, and he's like, "What the hell is this?"
What are you writing on your cigarettes
He smelt
for?
it. He's like, "This doesn't smell right." And I was like, I showed him the pack of cigarettes. I'm like, "No, we just do weird stuff to advertise to make sure like people know what's bad in them."
We
Like,
just want to make sure you feel really terrible for using these.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
He's like, "You guys are messed up." I'm like, we can go tit for tat here, but we're just having fun, brother.
If you want to play that game, we could probably bring out some receipts.
So if you're going over the border, nothing to worry about other than the fact that our dollar is trash.
That's the biggest thing, man. I was literally just talking to the kids the other day, and they were like, we haven't gone to the States all year. And I was like, yeah. And it's not because of the politics. It's not because of the border. It's because I don't want to spend double. The whole point of going shopping in the States used to be that it was cheaper.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and I looked at my credit card statement and I was like, "Oh, all those beers that you're like, that's so cheap." Ain't that cheap.
It's not cheap.
Ain't
at
that
the end of the
cheap.
day.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Now, I gotta ask, because you were NCAA, basketball, football, NBA, NFL, NHL. What was the best game? out of the trip.
I mean, obviously seeing the Leafs win in another place is really cool.
Well, just seeing them win it all lately.
We did get to see a buzzer beater at the college basketball game, which was nice.
Maybe the most exciting ending to a sports game.
So sick because he hits it, and then all of a sudden there's the band there, and it's like,
that is something that college sports do better. Like, just the whole interaction and the atmosphere.
So sick.
Yeah.
But I think it was the Cleveland Browns game, to be honest.
Really?
Even though, like, they got smoked by the 49ers.
I was going to say, it wasn't their best effort.
I think every sports fan should go to a Cleveland Browns game.
Really?
Especially, if you're a Leafs fan and you're the kind of like, oh, woe is me, our team sucks, whatever, you need to go down to Cleveland.
Learn what losing feels like?
No. You need to respect the passion.
Oh.
Because they are losers.
Yeah.
Yes. Lose in, week out, season in, season out.
Right.
But they're there, dude.
Yeah.
We went to the tailgate. They're fired up. They're talking like they're going to win the Super Bowl, man.
Every week this is our year.
It's freezing cold beside Lake Erie, and they're still there. Crushing beers, still have the passion. I mean, some could say it's like a fine line of like insanity, but
I was going to say, you can call it passion, but delusion would also fit.
it's dedication, man, because I mean, as a Leafs fan, haven't seen anything happen in my lifetime. It's been
67,
1967 for sure, but it's like they haven't done anything since they merged with the NFL.
They just haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And you could just leave it there.
Yeah.
Like, some of their biggest accomplishments of the Cleveland Browns football team are like wild card weekend upset victories and then getting turfed the next week.
Yeah, it was like when you're a kid and you go sleep over at someone else's house and you realize you're like, I don't got it that bad at home.
When you can't fall asleep at the sleepover because their parents are fighting.
Yeah.
You're like, well, at least mine's separated.
Yeah, exactly.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Hey, Brock, it's Keith.
How you doing, man?
Don't feel bad about the Leafs. I was 13 years old when they won their last Stanley Cup in 1967. So, and I'm going to be 72 in January. So now I always said for years, I ain't going to die till the Leafs win the Stanley Cup again. Well, every time they get the playoffs now, I start to panic. I'm going, holy Christ, I hope they get put out.
There's a small part of you every elimination that's like, here's to another year, boys.
Yeah, I got another year to go.
Everybody talks about the Harold Ballard curse. It's this guy.
Way to go, Keith.
Yeah, it's me. I'm trying to live to be 100, but the Leafs are going to put me out, I think.
I wish you the best in health, but
If you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah.
let me know when you're not feeling well.
Well, when you see that Stanley Cup raised by the Leafs one of these times, you'll know there's a death in Sudbury.
Tell me if you're making a trip to the hospital. I've never made a sports gambling bet, but then I will.
Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The CRA has announced that they have collected $490 million from their snitch line since 2018.
Gross.
If you did not know, if you're suspecting something suspicious of someone or maybe their business, you can call the CRA, and they offer payments ranging from 5% to 15% of the taxes recovered.
It's one of those things where it's like, if you're snitching on companies, like if you work for like a massive company and you suspect some fraud, yeah, all right, go for it. But like, my worry is how much of that 400 million or whatever is from people like snitching on their neighbors, snitching on regular people.
The bigger thing that I wonder is, how long do they make you stay on hold on the snitch line
Oh, I bet they
versus like how fast they pick up when you're trying to call in about your taxes?
I bet they answer that one real quick.
Right?
Right, they got like 5 operators for the snitch line to every one operator waiting to help you with your taxes.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's AC/DC with Hell's Bells.
I'm Dalby, and it's tough to be on social media now because if you do something silly, everyone sees it. Like the police in the Monroe Township of New Jersey, who have gone somewhat viral for trying to chase on foot a loose horse.
Please tell me there's video of
There
this.
is, in fact, video of this. Here, have a look at this. Is the cop trying to go after the horse. You can see he's in the yard there. And there they go down the road. And the horse that they've titled Seabiscuit is just a little faster.
Someone's got to cue up the Benny Hill theme song to this video.
Just imagine the dude's running down and all, there it is. If you want to see the video for yourself, just text horse to 762-555. I feel bad for the cops, though, right? Because, like, this is the job. In some of these townships, some of the rural communities, a horse gets out. Who do you call? You call the police to ask them to come and help you track it down.
Yeah.
And this, I don't know if, like, they didn't have the means to use a vehicle, or this guy just thought, no, I think I got this.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. We all think that we are taller, faster, stronger than we really are.
I guarantee you that guy's like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Oh, I wouldn't have even started running. Nobody gets paid enough to try and run down a horse. We literally, as human beings, pay to go watch them race each other.
Dude, it's tough enough if my dog gets off leash sometimes. You ever have that where your dog's running around and you're like, come here, and then they think it's a game and you're like, stop, stop.
Yeah. It turns into that, what's that scene in Rocky where he's training to be faster by trying to chase down the chicken in the chicken coop?
Yeah.
That's you and your dog. You're just trying to, like, cut him off.
There's no way on foot you can catch a horse, dude.
I even think dog. I think probably 75% of dog breeds, I don't think you could run down if you had to.
I don't know if besides like a turtle or a tortoise, I don't know if there's a land animal that you can catch on foot.
I'll tell you right now, I feel like in a short distance, I could run down a cow.
Yeah.
I feel like
They're pretty fast, dude.
Cows can get moving, but I feel like I could run down a cow short distance. If the race goes on too long or if he gets too far, I'm done. I'm out of gas.
I don't know. I've known you for 5 years. I've never seen you run before.
Oh, buddy, you've never seen me when the ice cream truck comes around.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Junior, do you think there's an animal that you could outrun?
Anything chasing me, man. A cop.
Maybe that's we're looking at it the wrong. We're talking about what animal could you chase. If you're being chased, you're going to move a little bit quicker.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A human, that'd be about it. Any animal, you're not going to catch, man. It's like, unless it's like something like a turtle.
I still maintain I could run down a pig if I had to.
But who wants to deal with a bunch of pigs, man? They eat humans.
I don't know, man. I got chased by the cops in high school. They still got me.
Well, you didn't grow up in a Donovan now, did you?
Thanks for chatting, buddy.
Right on, guys. Take care.
Yeah, I don't think there's a land animal that a human can outrun, man.
So I see a lot of people talking about like sloths and stuff on the text line. Tortoises, like you said, turtles.
Dude, people texting in about cow speeds, they can go up to 40 kilometers an hour.
Well, yeah, and humans can go really fast too, the good ones, but there's probably like some slow fat cows out there that I could catch.
I think in a 40-yard dash, I think a cow is smoking you, dude.
40 yards, I think they go slow after a while. I think they're burst animals. I think maybe over a 40, I could get them at the end. I was looking, so apparently, and I feel like this feels high, but the average human running speed is 13 kilometers an hour.
No.
Yeah, they say a jog is at about 8 or 9 kilometers an hour.
Dude, go to any gym right now and turn up the speed to 13. People are going to have heart attacks.
They say that it's 13 for the average. And then, so I looked up what animals, mentioned chickens from like the training montage from Rocky. They're 14 kilometers an hour on average. I think the hard part is they're so wiry.
Yeah.
Pigs, like I mentioned, that's kind of what put this in my head, 18 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
So I feel like that's the average. So if you catch a slow pig, I feel like you could run it down.
That's fatty bacon.
Yeah.
The fast ones are the lean bacon. Yeah.
Domestic turkeys, like not wild ones, but like a turkey on a farm, only goes about 15 kilometers an hour. I feel like you could take down a turkey.
Okay. I feel like our difference of or thoughts of speed are different. Like if I'm driving 15 kilometers in my car, you really think you can run alongside my car?
For a little bit. For a short burst of time.
I think that's the thing, right? Like, as humans, we're like, oh, that's not that bad. If you actually were clocking in the speed, I think your mind would change.
See, but again, if the average human speed is 13 kilometers an hour and a turkey only goes 16 kilometers an hour, I feel like if you turn up the jets, if you put it all in, I feel like I could see you making a left tackle on a turkey.
I know I could make the turkey slow down if I had a gun.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue has maybe made the boldest statement he's ever made, and that's a bold thing to say.
That's a high claim.
In a recent interview, he wishes that older musicians would act their age.
Wow.
Listen to the quote.
Okay.
Life changes, man. It's cool that it changes. The thing that I don't like is when I see artists that are still trying to act 25 and they're 65. Evolution is evolution. We all age, we all change, we have different interests, and Motley Crue seems to have ridden that wave pretty good. Just letting it be real. Have you seen what this guy wears on a regular basis?
What was he wearing when he said this with his straight face?
What 65-year-old man has that haircut and wears a bandana still?
Listen, live your life. Do what you want.
100%.
But the guys in Motley Crue are about... The only thing worse than this would be if Kiss came out and made a statement that money isn't everything.
Well, he knows that Tommy Lee is in his band, right?
He might actually not be aware. I don't know anymore.
I agree with everything you're saying. Like, wear whatever you want to wear, have your style and all this stuff. But, like, this is the biggest glass house situation I've ever heard.
You gotta really be careful saying stuff like that when you're Nikki friggin' Sixx.
If you've seen Motley Crue live, he's wearing jeans with holes in them. Like,
yeah, that's just it. This guy is dressing up like MGK, who played a member of his band in a biopic.
You want to stop acting 25? Yo, quit dyeing that goatee, my guy.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know, we were off yesterday, so we weren't able to celebrate the anniversary of something that, was something that affected everyone. Do you know what yesterday was the anniversary of?
I honestly can't think of
something
December
that had
1st?
a big toll on everybody.
December 1st the only thing I can think of is some sort of Christmas celebration.
6 years.
Oh, is it the pandemic? Is it COVID?
The first case of COVID-19 was discovered 6 years ago yesterday.
You'll have to forgive me. You said we didn't celebrate the anniversary, and I don't know that that's a celebratory thing.
Happy birthday, COVID.
Yay! Be careful when you blow out the candles.
Man, it's crazy. That whole pandemic feels like it was an eternity ago, but also yesterday at the same time.
Time has become meaningless since then. Like, since the beginning of the pandemic, I would say more January, February of 2020, when things really went into lockdown, it almost became impossible to tell, like, how long a stretch of time has been.
I remember hearing about it for the first time on the news just before Christmas and making the joke because they were calling it coronavirus at the time.
That's right.
And everyone was like, don't drink Corona beer.
I did a call. My parents were down in, they went to spring training down in Dunedin. And I was giving my mom gears for drinking Corona down at spring training baseball.
Everything went downhill so fast. I mean, such a negative feeling that comes to mind when you think of the pandemic. Although, do miss those gas prices.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have anywhere to go, but like that was probably the last time that I felt okay just getting in my car and driving around.
Well, there was nobody on the roads at all. If you were driving to work early in the morning like you are right now, nobody at all. It was a ghost town.
It had the same vibe as like when you watch shows like The Walking Dead and they find a running car and they're the only car on the highway. That's what it felt like everywhere.
You know, we could be negative about the pandemic, but let's celebrate. What were the best things that happened during the pandemic?
What were the high sides of the pandemic?
Yeah. Gas prices. I'd say driving was another one there as well.
Yeah, well, and especially because not only were you driving cheap, but you didn't have so many people on the road to piss you off.
Yeah.
Because most of them were staying at home.
Great time to be a trucker for sure. I mean, other than another part of the pandemic. But
well, there is that.
But I'd also say, as someone who did a lot of scrolling on the internet, so many great crash out videos
Of people just losing their mind.
It
for
was a
one
great
reason or
time
another.
to be on the internet, whether you were a keyboard warrior or you were just doom scrolling.
It was a great time to be a gamer. Can I say that as an adult video game enthusiast?
Yeah.
Had nothing but excuses to sit at home and play video games.
It was a great time to be a lazy husband,
The honey-do list got real short.
We got Shelly on the phone. You said masks?
Yes, for the close talkers with the bad breath, they got just a little treat of themselves.
Even just the idea of like personal space
This
was
is the
nice.
Brock and Dalby
People weren't
podcast.
as close talking back then.
Yeah, it was lovely.
The one thing I did enjoy about the mask itself was walking around the grocery store and you were able to like mouth things to yourself.
Yeah.
Or you could make any sort of face that you wanted and no one could see your reaction.
Yeah, but it was tough after the masks were lifted and you were still wearing that same face. And people were
True.
really
It was hard to
looking at
come back down from mask life to be like, oh no, people can see me now.
Perfect time to have resting female dog face,
Oh my God, yeah.
Right?
Honestly, it was such a hard transition from being fully hidden to just being like, I felt naked. Like when I started going out without mask again, like I felt exposed. I had to like really think hard about like, you can't just cuss under your breath at people anymore. They can see you.
Someone said as someone who works in retail, not having to do actual customer service was great.
Yeah, a lot of it was online, over the phone, or at the very least from like behind a glass window. That was nice.
We got Eli on the phone. What was the best part about the pandemic for you?
It's got to be contactless delivery. It's just that everybody started doing it back then.
It is so nice, the idea of like, I don't want to call the place because I don't want to talk to anybody. So why would I want to talk to you when you're at my door? Just leave the pizza on the doorstep and go.
Store, don't see anybody, don't put pants on. Perfect.
You know what? And also, I think one thing we're skipping over is that we were all heroes anytime that we ordered food.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
I was single-handedly stimulating the economy with all of the fast food I got delivered to my house.
Being a lazy piece of garbage was the best thing that you could do,
I'm cooking for like a week there.
Just a week, brother. 6 months.
I'm still working the weight off.
Yeah, same.
When you look around and you see people that are a little overweight right now, those are heroes.
That's
man.
right. They did their part. Oh, look at you all skinny and jacked up, working out in your home gym. What were you doing for businesses?
We got one more caller here. Kyle, what was your favorite part about the pandemic or the best part about the pandemic for you?
Oh, definitely getting my grade 12 after 10 years of not having it.
Oh, you went back to school during COVID?
Oh, I tried, and since it was COVID, I couldn't go to classes or anything, so
Yeah.
they ended up pretty much just handing it right to me, and I didn't have to do my community service hours because I couldn't be out in the community.
I always felt bad for the kids that were like legit graduating grade 12 because they
Yeah.
didn't get their prom, they didn't get their graduation. But I also knew some people who were in university that got to cheat their way through school because everything was
Right.
online.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like you're right. Like it is a moment that was lost for a lot of people of like having that celebration. There's also a lot of
100%.
people who never would have got to walk on that stage if it wasn't for COVID.
You got to think that there was at least some kid in grade 9 that like messed up and was getting made fun of at school that at least got some real redemption time.
No, COVID took over. No one remembers poopy pants.
The Brock and Dalby podcast.
The Brock and Dalby podcast.
One of the worst part about the holidays is the fact that Hallmark continues to make Christmas movies.
What, you're not excited to watch 42 movies with the exact same plot of a woman who leaves her boyfriend for a guy from college or high school?
I will say it did make me laugh. Did you know they made a Buffalo Bills Hallmark movie?
Like with the team or just about the team?
About the team. Oh, there's actually a few players in there. It's called Holiday Touchdown, a Bills love story. Here's the description. It says lifelong neighbors and friends, pediatric doctor Morgan Quinn and Gabe DeLuca, the fictional vice president of stadium development for the Bills, are both part of families with deep ties and shared passion for the Bills. While their families and friends in the Bills Mafia community see the obvious romantic connection between them, Gabe is hesitant to express his feelings, feeling it will ruin their friendship. And then obviously it goes on from there. But yeah, Jim Kelly's in it. Thurman Thompson, Damar Hamlin. They've even got Sean McDermott, the coach, in the movie.
The thing is we've seen over the years, the NFL has done a great job of marketing itself to women. The demographic is huge.
I didn't know. Apparently, they did a Kansas City Chiefs movie like this last year.
I actually do. I never watched it, but I remember hearing about that because everybody was comparing it to Kelsey and Taylor.
It's a great way to sucker in the fellas to watch the movie with their lady.
That's just it, right? If you've got a man in your life that wears a fanny pack and Zubaz pants, you can be like, babe, the Bills are on TV.
I will say, if he does propose to her, she better be going through a table at some point.
Listen, if it's a true, proper Bills Mafia production, minimum 3 tables.
I mean,
minimum
if it's a true Bills production, it doesn't end with a ring, I guess. We all know that.
Oh, damn, dude.
I'm just saying, it's a good idea to get guys to watch these. I'm sure they're going to continue with more sports themed, but I was also thinking, what if they go WWE?
Ooh, a wrestling Hallmark movie?
Yeah.
I mean, right away, more tables, so I'm in.
The Royal Rumble of Love is a great title.
Love-a-mania?
Yeah. Tables, ladders, and love.
Ooh, yeah, just that's it, right? When the evil boyfriend character is coming back to be like, you're with me, we're together, you can't be with him, and then bam, he gets hit with a chair.
Yeah. Love in a cell. Yeah.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets, and we're going to play rock impressions, but Christmas music edition here.
That's right. $65 million jackpot up for grabs tonight. 8 Max Millions as well. And we asked you guys to give us what I think secretly is Brock's favorite Christmas song.
Hey, chingity ching. It's Dominic the Donkey.
We asked for the eon.
The smile on your face every time we play a clip from this song.
We've got so many people sending in voice memos of their eon this morning, which, I mean, I realize is basically we're just doing animal impressions here.
Kind of, but it does still work for this purpose.
All right, I took a good handful of some of the best ones here. We'll start off with this one.
I'll make an ass out of myself.
Pretty decent.
Leaned hard into that first eon.
Tiffany sent us her hee-haw, hee-haw.
Jiggity jig, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey.
We had Carl.
That was good. That was very, very down the middle donkey sound.
This one made me giggle.
Oh my God.
It's like Marge Simpson. There's a lot of people that sounds like they just smoked a dart and sent us a voice memo.
A lot of Pack-A-Day donkeys out there.
Some more contenders here.
It's Dominic the donkey.
I do like the people who sang a little bit of the song. It makes it feel less animal impressions, more
it's
rock
authentic.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a few more here for you.
That one sounds very realistic.
Yeah.
That sounds like a donkey.
All right, and I got 3 more here. This is Chris.
I'm a donkey.
I love that there's a generation of people whose only connection to donkeys is Shrek.
Yeah. All right, 2 more.
Right now. All right, are you ready for my donkey impression?
Play a bunch of
And then
that's pretty good.
This is my front runner, to be honest. We got Calder here.
Oh, that's good.
Which I feel like that's on the money.
That I feel like to again keep it in the realm of rock impressions. I feel like that's how Dominic would sound.
I'm so close to wanting to pick the Marge Simpson one, but I think Calder nailed it there.
The Marge Simpson one is funny, but it is not a great donkey sound. Whereas Calder's, I think, is pretty. Yeah, man, that's the one.
Give it to Calder.
Let's give it to Calder.
All
Well
right,
done,
buddy. You get the ding. A round of applause and $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tomorrow night's jackpot there.
That's right. 65 tonight. It's Tuesday, brother.
Oh, yeah.
$65 million up for grabs, Calder. If you win that jackpot, Just some nickels and dimes for the boys.
Yeah, jiggity jig a little bit for us, all right?
I don't think that's what he's saying.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You should send us a text. 762-555. Why don't you send us a text? Ask us anything you want. You want text now. All right, let's get her going. 762-555. Someone said, could we wish Mick a happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Mick.
There you go, Mick. Someone said, did either of you guys ever use your wrestling action figures to fight the Manger figurines?
No, but only because my parents were not religious enough to have a nativity
My
scene.
mom would have whooped me so hard if I touched those things.
My mom would have thought it was hilarious. That camel would have been getting a backbreaker.
The Wiseman
sure.
would have been a good faction, though.
Yeah.
By God, he's got the myrrh.
I absolutely would have done it given the opportunity as a kid.
Someone said, hey, boys, what do you think of this? Started working for a new company, and everyone was asked to pitch $20 to buy the boss a gift.
Oh, I hate that. First of all, you don't owe your boss a gift. He's the boss. He's making more than anybody
He should be
else.
throwing you guys a party. You're getting you guys something.
Listen, I guess there are exceptions to the rule. If you got a cool boss and you want to get that person a Christmas present, that's fine. Don't make it an everybody chip in so we can buy something big.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard.
Suck up to the boss situation. We don't need to do that. You don't need to do a Secret Santa with your coworkers. You don't need to buy your boss
It's
a
tough,
Christmas
though,
present.
if he's the new guy, like he said, and you're the only one that doesn't pitch in.
Yeah.
Right?
But honestly, here's what you do. Don't pitch in. Be the hero that breaks the tradition. I guarantee there are other people on staff only donating because they feel like they have to. You could set them free.
I hate that so much.
And also start looking for another job.
Someone said, what is a good Christmas present for guys? I mean, it all depends. I don't think there's a generic gift for guys.
That's just it. It's like people want to fall into the stereotypes of like, oh, cologne or whatever, tools. Your guy, whether it's your brother, your dad, your significant other, it doesn't matter, has a hobby that excites them. Find out what that is, whether it is crafting,
I will say,
building.
kind of a sexist question, because if I was like, what's a good present for girls? People would be like, every girl is different.
Yeah, that's just it.
Why is it a double standard for guys?
Don't fall into these traps. If you're buying presents for a person, buy them something they like. And if you can't figure that out, give them a gift card that they can spend at somewhere they like.
We like other things than socks, okay?
You know what, though? A nice pair of socks.
They are nice.
A nice pair of
I always need them, but
I will say this. A nice pair of underwear, like a good pair of like Saks or
get
something.
some man-made or something.
Ooh, now that hits under the tree.
Someone said, what are you guys getting each other for Christmas? Nothing.
Nothing.
No, we don't do Christmas. We do birthdays.
That's right. Well, and especially because your birthday is like the second week of January.
Yeah.
I'm not buying you 2 presents in the span of 4 weeks, which I'm sure you're used to at this point in life.
I've said it before. I know for my birthday parties, I would get kids presents they didn't want for Christmas. All right, what's one we can wrap up with? I genuinely need to know, what is the first thing you guys would do if you switched bodies?
Like if I woke up and I was in your body?
Me and you Freaky Friday'd?
Run my fingers through my hair.
It's been a minute, eh?
The first thing I would do is run my fingers through my hair. The second thing I would do is go up a flight of stairs and see what it's like to not have to wheeze afterwards. And the third thing I would do is shave your mustache off.
First thing I'm doing is e-transferring myself.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.